Hi to Kitty. And anyone else who might be watching. I'm Calico Pascal, the otter VTuber, streaming to you live from the Float Harbor Aquarium. Good evening. Today we are playing some Gogh Focus with your avatar, just because I need to be productive before I leave for a work trip next week. So I have some stuff I gotta do, and hopefully you guys can just kind of chill and join me if you are interested or have other things to do, or if you just want to hang out. That's cool too. Whatever you fancy. Actually, I'm gonna open up this room so that you guys can come join me if you have Gogh Focus with your avatar. Wait, I don't want to join. No, stop. We're not trying to join, we're trying to host. I'm gonna copy this. Yes, all looks good. Create the room. So let me go ahead and put that room code up in our chat here once it actually opens up. But yeah, I just got some stuff I gotta finish before I leave, so want to utilize this time as efficiently as possible. It's a busy week for me. Oh, it's loading so slow. Oh no, why is it stuck? Go, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's almost done. Alrighty. Let me copy this ID again. Okay, so room code is here for Twitch. Open that. There we go. And I also will put it in YouTube chat. Code. Pin. And there we go. Alrighty. So unfortunately I can't show you what it is that I am working on. It is confidential work. But nonetheless, I am working on something. So be assured that I'm gonna try to be productive with you if you are also deciding to be productive. Oh, here comes Keiko. Let me see if I can enter your task. I want to we'll just call this finish commission work. Wait, oh, did it not go in? There we go. You gave Biscuits a bath. Oh good, I hope that was able to remove all the fleas from them. We don't like fleas. Fleas are no good. Yeah, so again, I can't show what I'm working on, like I said, but I am working on a drawing of sorts. I'm really close to getting it done, so I just want to focus and get that out of the way. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna keep the microphone kind of near my head while I'm working. So let me put this here so I can also see what's going on. Okay, I think I got everything set up nicely. Oh, just a baby teen kitty. Yeah. Well, even as a little youngster cat, we don't want them to be having to deal with fleas. That's no fun for anyone involved. like I said, I have a work trip next week, so I will be away from Float Harbor and unable to stream, unfortunately. So that means this week is gonna be the last couple streams you see for me from the month. And then I will be out of town. But when I come back, we'll be good to continue as normal. So don't fret too much. But I have been anticipating this work trip for quite some time, so now that it's finally here, I'm like, oh, I have so much I gotta do still to prepare for it. Your surgery is next Friday, I think. Wishing you well on your trip out of town. I hope your surgery goes well, Kitty. I will keep you in my thoughts while I'm out there. Yeah, and then when I return, you know, and I'm back to streaming again, hopefully I can keep you company, you know, while you're resting up. I was pretty pleased. Someone at work today said I seem to be leaning out, which means the cut is working as intended. Thank goodness. But you know, only the numbers can really tell if I'm actually losing the body fat that I want to lose. I'm just hoping I didn't also lose muscle, you know? You have 3 days. Kinda nervous. Gonna watch anime with cats while you rest. That's a good way to spend time, catching up on anime. Gotta have a good show. What kind of anime do you like to watch, Kitty? Maybe I have some suggestions for you. A lot, to be honest. I only watched Tokyo Mew Mew and Glitter Force and Pokemon. Okay. Do you have like a specific genre that you prefer? Like, do you like action or romance or comedy? Fantasy. Binging Lucky Star. Ooh, good choice. Kind of like the slice of life style. I remember some of it from when I was younger, but I didn't finish. Slice of life is always a good time. Trying to think what other slice of life series I know that I enjoyed. I'll get back to you when I remember. Because I have a suggestion for an anime that's not slice of life, but it's like fantasy with it's like fantasy comedy-ish. I don't remember if I've talked about it on stream before. Surely I have, because I'm caught up on it, so I might have mentioned it once or twice. I tend to avoid anime because some of the tropes are really harmful and ick me out. Yeah, I understand. That is valid. I think you would probably like the anime I was going to suggest. There's also an anime that I think you would probably enjoy that I haven't even seen yet, but it's just based off of other people's recommendation, and from the genres that you mentioned you like, you might enjoy this particular series. So the one I haven't watched, that I've been meaning to watch, that I heard is really good and a lot of people like right now, is called Witch Hat Atelier. Me and my mom are also watching Apothecary Diaries, and we love it. I heard that one is also very good. Have not watched that one yet. So the one that I wanted to suggest was Delicious in Dungeon. If you have it on, if you have Netflix, it's available on Netflix. It's a series I really like. So Delicious in Dungeon is kind of like an episodic adventure where the premise is a bunch of adventurers have to figure out what they're gonna eat when they're traveling down in the dungeons. And so they end up figuring out that you can eat the monsters that are down there, so you don't have to pack as much food. And so each episode is kind of like, oh, what are they gonna eat today? It kind of combines this like fantasy cooking adventure. I guess that's the best way I would describe it. Your mom loves medical drama, historical drama, and murder mysteries, so it's perfect. Hello, Noni. Welcome. Yeah, you should get it so you can make your own little avatar and come sit. Yeah, I'm glad you've heard of Delicious in Dungeon. Great series. IMO. And yeah, and right now, Witch Hat Atelier is very popular, so I'm sure you've probably seen or heard about that one too. You're talking about Laos? Yeah, we love big boys in this house. to think what other anime have come out recently that I enjoyed. Do you like... Well, yeah, you mentioned Apothecary Diaries, so... And that's kind of romance, right? Or I'm pretty sure there's romance involved. Isn't it a shoujo? I was going to suggest a shoujo that I watched recently that I thought was very cute. And it doesn't beat around the bush, it just kind of goes straight to the point, which is awesome. It's a series called, well, I only know the English title. It's called You and I Are Polar Opposites. It's a high school romance anime, but what I like about it is, again, there's no dilly-dallying. Like, by the first episode, they already get together. And then the rest of the series is just them figuring out, you know, how to, I guess, be in a relationship with each other. Like, what does that entail? Like, meeting, going on their first date, holding hands, meeting their families, you know, going to each other's house, what their dynamic in their friend group is. It's very sweet. And I like the characters involved. They're very fun. A good cast of characters, for sure. Yeah, the one with the pink female lead. So the premise is that, as you can maybe assume from the title, you and I are polar opposites, so the main character, the girl with the pink hair, she's like very extroverted and very loud, and she has a huge group of friends. She's like super popular, and her crush is this guy who's just very quiet, very introverted. He keeps to himself. He considers himself boring in comparison to her. But then they of course, they end up confessing and getting together in the first episode. And then from there, it's just like, oh, what kind of shenanigans did they get into? Yeah, the side characters have a lot of good chemistry too. Exactly. Oh, I see. Oh, so it's like a... Yeah, I'm sure there's like some kind of... Is it... I mean, it looks like it's historical based, but I don't know. Is it also fantasy-esque? Like, I don't think it's 100% true history, is it? Yeah, exactly. A show where they don't waste my time. Yeah, I mean, there's some shoujo where that's exactly what I'm wanting, and so that's why I end up binging all those episodes for that kind of anime, but sometimes I don't have the time for that. I just want to see the good stuff. I don't need like 3 episodes where they're just trying to get over one miscommunication. The dynamic gave you Wotakoi vibes, but younger. Yeah. I heard Wotakoi is also very good, but I haven't dived too much into it. That one is more like young adult or college based, right? One you've always liked was Love Chunibyo. Have to look that one up to see if I've seen it around. I'm sure I have. No fantasy. Oh, okay. I see. Young adults and their corporate jobs. Yeah, there was another shoujo that came out that was also more like young adult romance. Something about like the businessman and smoking behind the cone beanie or something like that. I don't know what the name of it is. I just recall seeing it everywhere on Twitter because they were like, oh my god, finally another young adult romance that's not just high schoolers. The detective vibes of Mau Mau. I actually didn't know Apothecary Diaries was a murder mystery, so that piques my interest a little bit more. I do enjoy a good murder mystery. Yeah, outside of her cashier job. Exactly. Speaking of murder mysteries, did I mention I went and saw The Sheep Detectives? Not an anime, but it is a murder mystery. I don't even know if it's still playing in theaters at this point. It's been a little bit. Was it good? I enjoyed it. It was, yeah, I mean, the thing that made me interested in it more was I kept seeing people say that it was good, for one, and then two, there's an artist whose work I really enjoy. Might be familiar with him. His name is Tyson Hess. And Tyson Hess has a online history of making webcomics and kind of basically just through being a big Sonic fan and doing eventual official Sonic work, ended up working on the live-action Sonic movies. And I guess from there now he's just like working on movies in general, which is really cool. Good for him. But I haven't seen him share like online work in a really long time, just because I assume he's so busy. But yeah, he ended up doing, I think he was the director or the executive producer or something like that on, don't quote me on this. he had some kind of big role in creating the Sheep Detectives movie, and that made me even more interested in seeing it, because I've always been a big fan of his work. But yeah, for overall the movie, I did enjoy it quite a bit. I honestly did not expect it to go in the route that it did. Obviously, I'm going to speak very vaguely here in terms of spoilers. Apparently the movie is based off of a book, and I have not read the original book. But I thought it was good. It was, again, not what I expected to see out of a movie about sheep trying to solve a mystery. So pleasantly surprised. You know him for Sonic, yes, exactly. He said, I don't know a lot about the type of media normal people watch. I'm more into the xenofiction books and comics, and not a lot of shows have that. Oh, interesting. I'm on Comic Fury. Is that like another webcomic hosting type site. I only know of like obviously Webtoons and Tapas, and I think that's really it. Which, by the way, I've kind of fallen off of the Webtoons train. I haven't read like Webtoon comics in a little bit. When I used to be very proactive in reading the Webtoons that I was following. I think it's just because most of my favorite Webtoons have either gone on hiatus or I don't know. I guess it was mostly that. There was like certain comics keeping me like going on the site every week, at least once a week. But since most of my favorites are not being currently updated, I don't really have a reason to go and read the other ones. As much as I still enjoy them, you know, like my favorites are the ones that keep me hooked in. I think also like I mean, maybe it's just a matter of I need to find new Webtoons to keep up with. Because a lot of the ones that I really liked, a lot of them have already finished their stories, and so I'll keep track of the authors on like their social media, and often, or just recently, I noticed a lot of them have been getting published, like getting publication deals for their Webtoons, and I think that's really great because those are some good stories. And you know, for my favorites, I would love to just like grab physical copies of them to keep forever and ever so they're not lost to being put behind a paywall on Webtoon. Oh, Tyson's credited as animation producer and executive producer. Good for him. Comic Fury has a lot of raw comics. It's crazy how much emotion and messages you can send with animal characters. Oh yeah. I feel like there are a lot of... I noticed this as a kind of a trend too. Like, for example, with... if any of you guys are familiar with BoJack Horseman or Beastars, or... I'm trying to think of other, like... kind of heavy stories that revolve around like animal characters. But I think, you know, part of having an animal cast is kind of like it allows you to sort of distance yourself from whatever is happening in the story that's usually pretty dark or heavy, but also it still allows you to empathize and relate to the characters still regardless. It's the power of art, man. It's good stuff. Also, yeah, I would highly recommend Beastars and BoJack Horseman, but again, I say that with the caution sign of like, yeah, these stories are not, they deal with some pretty heavy stuff, so just be aware when you're walking into them. I would say Beastars is maybe not as dark as BoJack Horseman, though. Beastars is more just like murder mystery with interesting consequences of having like an animal society where animals have to eat other animals. That's valid. And for some people, I don't know, I mean, I think I'm just used to anthropomorphic characters, just from having been exposed to stories and media with anthropomorphic characters at a very early age, so it doesn't really faze me too much, but some people just really cannot get into it for that reason alone. Which again is totally fine, but I feel like you rob yourself of some good stories in that way. It's a different thing altogether if like the only reason why you can't get into it is just because it's like you're not mentally prepared to kind of go into something like that. Because I get that a lot too. Not with animal or like anthropomorphic media specifically, but just any kind of media in general. If I had to name a specific example, I think it would have to be Breaking Bad. I have been watching Breaking Bad on and off only because like I really can't, like, I'm invested in the plot for sure and I want to know what happens, but there's just some episodes or like a slew of episodes where, you know, so many things happen and then I'm kind of left sitting there like, man, I don't know if I can take anymore. Or, oh, Invincible is another one. Invincible is crazy too. I really have to be in the mindset to be able to watch Invincible. Like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I can handle like 1 or 2 episodes, and then after that we need to stop. Like, I've had enough. Well, where's my... Oh, there it is. You like Anthro too, though, but... Oh yeah! I get that as well. Well, actually, I'm sure you've probably heard, Katie. They're making a Warrior Cats animated series, like actually like a real one. Sounds pretty cool. I'm kind of sad I missed out in the fact that like Warrior Cats was very popular when I was a young otter in school. I know I can still read Warrior Cats now, but like I think it's cool that people enjoy the series so much that they've continued to make art and stories of their own through Warrior Cats, and now they're making like an actual Warrior Cats show. That's great. Held me back from getting into it too. I've always been into the CSI shows where the content can get dark. It's acting the story that makes it feel too real. Yeah. I'm not gonna rant, but I'm scared because it's... Oh, is it actually being made by Disney? Or is it just gonna be hosted like on Disney Plus or something? I'm very curious. Because if it's not Disney that's outright making it, but they're having it available on Disney Plus, it still might be decent depending on the studio that makes it. Because Disney Plus also hosts like shows from Hulu and stuff, so there's technically non-Disney content on Disney Plus. But on the platform they can still censor things. I mean, they don't seem, as far as I've noticed, they don't seem to censor, like, any of their anime or, like, their reality TV shows. So hopefully it'll still be true to the material. I have hope. But I mean, if it comes out and they do change stuff, or they censor anything, then you can be like, I told you so. I see. Is there like a slated date of when that's supposed to be released? Because all I saw were just like, oh, this studio is producing a Warrior Cats show. And I don't remember if there was a date listed at all. Gonna be 3D? It's not gonna be 2D? That's interesting. The art that was used in like the post that I saw was 2D, but I wonder if that's maybe just someone's. And I mean, there's no way, right? Like they just took someone's random Warrior Cats art. Probably official art for the cover that's in the 2D style to look cool. Well, here's hoping. I mean, you know, if they're gonna go 3D, I hope it's like a stylized 3D. I feel like it's a specific flavor of animal kids books that is best as a book because you can get away with a lot of stuff. It's just words and with fluffy animals. Yeah, I mean, obviously the great thing about books is just leaving a lot of, you know, it's however you envision it based off of what you read, like what your personal takeaway is gonna be the best in your opinion. And I'm not just talking about you specifically, I just mean for like anyone who reads a book. And like when you are taking material from a book and then having to make like an official movie or series out of it, you know, unless the actual author is involved, you know, sometimes things don't turn out as like what you personally envisioned. I mean, even with official creators involved in a lot of like adaptions of their own work, sometimes people still don't like it because they're just like, this is not what I imagined. No worries, Kitty. You're just... I mean, it was a conversation that came up naturally. And I like to be in the know. Of most of the lurkers and the viewers, I would say, or I would assume that you would know for sure. Like, or would know more information about it. Guess what? For once, a story I'm making has perfectly normal humans. Not even cat girls. That is surprising. Is this a news story that you're working on? Because I know you've got a few that you've talked about before. New one. Exciting. You don't have to talk about it too much in detail if you don't want to, but I'm curious like what the premise is, if you are open to sharing. Paranormal set in 1999. Teen dies in a mysterious way at home alone, becomes a ghost and doesn't remember how. Kid breaks into the recently sold house and now they going on a hunt for whodunit. Ooh. like it. You have me intrigued already. Do you know where you'll be, I don't know if you plan on like writing the whole thing or how you intend on like sharing the story, but once you have more of a idea like where you're gonna put it, if anywhere, I would love to follow up and read on that. He's a ghost because strong emotions keep spirits on Earth. He thinks he was murdered but doesn't remember. Sad and grieving feelings are what ghosts feed on, so other ghosts don't want him to find out and pass. Interesting. An audiobook or an animatic. Ooh, exciting. Gonna be a lot of piecing things together and other ghosts breaking evidence because Ghost Kid is their food source. Oh, I see. They're trying to keep him sad. So then do the ghosts have like other ghosts that they're also kind of like keeping around as like a energy source? Or do they all just kind of feed off of each other? Lots of research to be period and culturally accurate because the ghost is Icelandic American, and the kid who broke is a Filipino Japanese immigrant. Ooh. Very cool. I'm guessing aside from catching up on anime, that's something that you'll be working on while you're resting up. Well, they typically feed on their own sadness and stuff over how they died, so when you resolve the feelings, you pass on. But the ghosts want to stay on Earth because they have ambitions, so extra negative feelings restore them from fading away. The older you get, the more you fade. Let's see. You're doing it with a friend this time, so we're gonna do voicing and writing together. Oh, how fun! That's awesome. Just bumping into my mic. Don't mind me. Yeah, so I mentioned earlier, but obviously, while I can't show you what I'm working on, I can just vaguely describe what I'm doing. I was commissioned a while ago by a friend to work on a character sheet for them, like of their character. And so I'm just kind of right now going through and doing the final touches of things, and there's something that I wanted to redo because I wasn't happy with it, but otherwise this is looking pretty much on the way to being done. Just need to, like I said, just finish a couple things. I want to make like a little color guide on the side so it's easy for them to reference things. Whoops, what happened? There we go. Oh, okay. You're going to be doing the actual animatic. Once you get to descriptions, you'll do references. No worries. Like I said earlier, the nice thing about Gogh Focus with your avatar is like we can just kind of have some chill chatting while working on our things independently. So don't feel bad about if you're quote-unquote hogging the chat, because I promise you're not. You're helping keep the conversation going, which is good. But, of course, like, I'm sure other people who are either listening in or also participating by, like, working on their own things, I'm sure they're also, yeah, they're just vibing, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. No need to feel self-conscious. Yeah, whether you're a lurker or you're an active chatter, I appreciate everybody's company. like the next month or so is gonna go by pretty fast. I'm trying to plan, like, because I've mentioned it a few times already, but I'm gonna be moving soon, so there's gonna be a small stream hiatus from me in a couple months. But in the meantime, like, leading up to that, you know, I've got my birthday, and I gotta prepare for my move, so I'll still be around until, you know, I gotta finally pack away my PC and all that. So I'm trying to think ahead of time and, like, plan probably, like, some community streams. I'd like to do things like that together. You know, before I'm gone for who knows how long. I don't anticipate the hiatus being super, super long. But, you know, I want to give myself time to adjust and get used to my new environment. And I want to come back well rested and able to provide more fun streams for you guys. My help in the title, by the way. It's funny you ask that because I put up the waiting room last night, and I was like trying to think of a temporary title before I came up with the new one. And originally the full temporary title was like "Help Me Stay Focused" or something like that, and then I was like, well, I'm already gonna put that in the description of like why we're not playing a game per se and just trying to be productive. And then I deleted like what I had typed, and then it was just help, and I was like, you know, we'll just leave it as help. And I don't actually need like help. I mean, I guess, yeah, help keep me company and keep me focused to get this shit done, but nothing's other than that, like, in particular, so yeah, do not fear. And then just because I didn't want the title to just be help on Twitch, I was like, I'll put in another temporary title, which is something like, I think right now it's "We've got work to do, fellas." Yeah, I'm being held hostage. Yeah, you just see help and then you tune into the stream and it's like, we're all just vibing in here. Yeah, I mean, like, for as long as I've been streaming on YouTube, for the most part, I've tried to keep the title kind of with alliterations because it's fun. But sometimes I just don't know what to use that I haven't already used, and I'm like too tired to try to think of something, so then it just ends up being like some nonsense. And it's starting to happen more and more where that happens lately. I think because I'm also having to make a title for Twitch as well, and I feel like the title iterations are better for like YouTube VODs rather than like Twitch stream titles. But that's just me personally, and I'm sure someone would probably say like, oh, that like those kinds of titles aren't gonna do you any good algorithm wise. Like the algorithm hates that shit. Algorithm wants like 25 things you didn't know with the red circle pointing at like a specific thing in the background of nothing in the thumbnail, you know, and they're just like pogging. That's what the algorithm wants. That's why there's so many of those thumbnails. But it works, right? Because then it gets pushed to your feed and you see it and you're like, yes, tell me 25 things I didn't know, or 25 things that I missed watching the Amazing Digital Circus finale, as if I also don't have 2 eyes and can, you know, see those things myself or make those conclusions. This is looking good. I'm gonna save that before I lose something. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ah, okay, I see. I'm a silly. Let me fix that. That's why that wasn't there. Oops. There you go, all fixed. Okay, now it's good. Okay, let me save. And then now I'm going to work on the thing that I wanted to redo because I'm not happy. Oh, oops, hold on. No, yeah, let's hide this as well. Yeah, I had also done some expressions for this character reference sheet, and there was one in particular that I was like, I really don't like how this one looks. So I'm going to fix it a little bit, whatever that means. Just turn off all the color. Zookeeper with the water gun. Now do those spreadsheets, Otter. Oh, yes, help. I'm being held hostage by the aquarium staff. They're telling me, yeah, that's right, you do your little flips and keep us entertained. How else will we get donations? Dance, little otter. Dance for our amusement. I'm gonna duplicate this so I don't lose the original in case I hate the new one that I make. But I am positive this is gonna look a lot better once I fix it. Media literacy is sadly not common anymore. I hate it when people say it's not that deep. Maybe you just have no comprehension. Yeah, I agree. I feel like lately there's too many cases of like, why did the author make the curtain blue? Oh, they're just blue curtains, you know, they have no meaning. Well, it only has no meaning because you are purposefully you're purposely like not trying to look too far into it instead of like, I don't know, trying to use your brain a little. Like literally when you are in the position of creating something, everything has intention, whether you realize it or not. But you are actively making the choices to put the blue curtain there, or, you know, do whatever sort of symbolism trick, or I guess not trick, but whatever symbolism you want to add into your work. And so it feels very it makes it seem like when you purposefully are like, yeah, they only chose the blue curtains just because like they just like the color blue, you know. I mean, sure, let's just say at best that could have been the case, but as a creator, when you have the opportunity to purposefully choose specifically why you're doing like certain things or picking certain items or colors or whatever it is, it just adds that much more value to the work, I think. And then for the people who can pick up on it and like actually deduct meaning from it, I think that makes it more valuable, makes it more meaningful. And let's just say, yeah, your intention is like, oh, I chose the curtains to be blue because it signifies the darkness that this character feels in their heart. Like they don't want to let the sunlight in, and the dark blue curtains is like their way of the way of how they protect themselves is with like through sadness, right? This is just a really hypothetical example, but if someone picks up on it and then maybe even derives more meaning than what you actually intended because they put in their own personal experience along with whatever you put down, that just feels, I think, as a creator, like, well, that's great, you were able to connect with a person that way in a way that most other mediums could not, right? And that's what makes art so special, is being able to make people feel things or communicate feelings that, you know, why just do it one way when you could do it this way? Or, you know, for some people, like, personal anecdotes of things that they've experienced in their lives, a lot of people might not be able to empathize in the same way, like, of you just telling something that happened to you versus, like, you using a fictional character or experience that is akin or even maybe even takes that feeling or that experience to a higher level. And that's what makes art so great. That's something that an AI will never be able to replicate. That's what makes us human. That's what makes art valuable. is our media so spoon-fed to us that we refuse to use our brains at all? We need everything in our face. Yeah, I have noticed that too. I mean, for me, it's more like I understand people making videos that are like, oh, things you might have missed in this movie. But for those kinds of videos, I'm looking for something more along the lines of like, yeah, this one particular sequence was filmed by the creator themselves, you know, like a long time ago they posted about doing this thing that seemed unrelated to their project, and now suddenly it makes sense, like, oh, this was that moment. Or some kind of trivia that's not something just directly from the media itself. Or like something that might have been very quick that was then brought in later into the story. But not something like I don't know. I chose muted colors for this character to wear because they are depressed. No, it's just a gray hoodie, I think. Hello, Snorpuff, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just rambling while working on some stuff I gotta do. Okay. Let's see. I think the expression here so the original expression was supposed to be shock, but I think it's changed to be more like confusion. Maybe shocked confusion, but I think this drawing that I'm doing right now looks much more appealing than the other one. Hi, Gum Puppy. Welcome. Yeah, this I think looks much better. So hopefully my friend agrees. Amy the kitty is currently being emo. No. I hope they're okay. You should have them join you. Just kind of chill and relax. think my main worry with this expression, this new expression though, is I don't want it to look too similar to this other expression I already have. Okay, I think looks relatively different enough. It should be okay. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better than that other one. You know what, the old one wouldn't have been too bad, but I just think this is a lot better. So I'm gonna toss the old one and fix up the colors here on this. I feel like it's good to revisit. Sometimes if you're unsure about something, just take a step back for a little bit and then take a look at it again a couple days later after some time, and you'll probably be able to figure out why it, you know, if you weren't originally happy with it, what about it can you fix now? Hopefully my friend also likes this expression better, because if they don't, I'll be a little bummed. Bet it's gonna be amazing. Oh, thank you, Gun Puppy. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Must have a copy of something. Oh, there we go. Now my original sketch for this expression I like a lot better than what the final ended up being. So I just ended up changing the expression entirely, which is fine. Color guide. You just know the future. Gone Puppy out here, you having a "that's a Raven" moment. Tool. There we go. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might be miscounting some. Outline, don't need it that big. Like a 5? What? There we go. And I want the fill to goes. So let's see, this one would be this color. This color. This one. It's gonna be this color. Then I need another two. This color. Three more. And no, not all the extra black pepper. Sorry, gun puppy. Just gotta scoop it out. Icelandic crepes and Filipino sweet spaghetti. Food sounds so good. I quickly ate a meal before I got on stream today, which doesn't usually happen. I typically end up eating dinner after I have stream on Tuesdays, but this time around I was able to eat a quick meal. But I think I still want to make myself some tea when I'm done here. I'm missing this color. And here, this color. And then I think I'll need one more square. Yeah, just one more. just make a single note here for this one. What's your guys' favorite, like, default font? Like a font that's just kind of usually pre-installed on your computer. Like, for example, you know, everybody's got Times New Roman, but is that anyone's favorite font? I think I am, it used to be a different font, but I can't remember what it was called, but lately for, like, when I just need a standard font to use, it's been Arial. Just a simple Arial font. Okay, why does it look like that though? Okay, I guess it's fine. I guess I should say whoa, okay, let's not do that. Your fried rice tastes like black pepper. Oh no. It's too much. You have a default for your Google Docs. Comforta. Cute and easy to read. And Keiko likes Tahoma. Good choices, good choices. I've gone puppies foods. Yeah, I hope you don't get a tummy ache, Gone Puppy, from too much spice. Oh, you know what? I guess I could do that. Let me see. Oops. No, don't do that. Nope. Okay, we can't. Wait. No, we can't. Just kidding. That's fine. I'll leave it as is. hate peppers, you hate spicy food, and it sucks because you're Creole. Dishonor on my family and my cow. No. Oh no, Gone Puppy, did you? Was that like a bunch of fried rice for your like meal prep? No. A very mild cheesy sauce to mix it in to dilute the spice. That's a good idea. Hopefully tame it down a little. No, Gone Puppy. This. I'll save as. PNG. Save. Okay. And I'm going to do the reference sheet without close, so we're gonna turn off this layer, and then here I'm gonna change this to here. Files, save as PNG, base, save. Okay. Back on. And then we're going to hide these ones. Turn on the expressions. File, save as, expression, PNG, save, okay. You've eaten much worse, oh no, Gone Puppy. Well, at least you can handle the spice. It's just very overwhelmingly black pepper, I assume. Okay, I think. Alright, I think I'm done. So, let me save this PSD. So, close it out. I just gotta okay, go. So what was my task? Oh, I guess you just have to change it to something else. Okay. Okay, well I'll leave it for now because I still need to actually send it over to my friend. Oh. Speaking of which, they were messaging me. Oh, very cute. Okay, unfortunately the files are really big, so I'm gonna have to upload them to separate Google Drive, I think. Excuse me. my drive. I guess I can just toss them all in here. Actually, I'm gonna make a folder. New folder. Now I can just throw all these files on. And there they are. Well, let's see how quickly these upload. Surprisingly, going pretty fast. And it's done. Amazing. Thank you, internet. So now I gotta can I share? Oh, link done, I think. Okay, good. So then I can copy the link and give it to my friend. Okay, should be good now. Let's see what they say. This. Which is kind of boring. I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, I wish you had some other kind of... I almost said add hot sauce, but you don't need to add... you don't need to be adding more hot sauce to something that's already covered in black pepper. You love food, yippee, me too. Bok choy, celery, onions, bacon, chicken bouillon. That does sound very good, actually, to Kitty. Good for when sick. Yummy. And then the Gone Puppy way is adding way more black peppy. Okay. Alright, so commission's done. We can cross that off our list. Task finished, yay! I guess next would be send the invoice to my friend off stream. I'll remember to do that later. But for now, we still have some time, so I guess we can let me close Photoshop for one. Or actually, no, I'm not going to close Photoshop because I want to start trying to think of the schedule for July. Since I mentioned I'm going to be gone on my trip next week, so let's say, let's change this to July stream schedule. Oh, it didn't go through. July. There we go. Alright, so let me pull up my file template that I always use for the stream schedules right now. Oh, here we go. Is it this one? Schedule template? Open. It is. Okay. Yay. I just gotta find a background I like from Okumono. Actually, I wonder. I think I should be able to. Why do I not have it on here? Oh yeah, maybe I can. Let's see, window capture. There we go. Here, now you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Here, let me put this up. There, you can kind of see. Don't want to make it... I don't want to cover Keiko up too much. I'll just leave it there like that. There we go. So yeah, I know I didn't make a schedule for June because I got too busy. I got caught up with things. It's May? No! We're not going back in time. We are updating this right now. So, let's see. This. I need to find a new Okumono background to use. Okumono. No, not the multiverse. Oh. Very nice. Okumono actually uploaded some new backgrounds. I will gladly use these. These are very cute. Question is, what color do I want? I don't know. I like this original one. Or I say original, but like Okumono usually will make different color variations of their backgrounds. This one I'm looking at in particular I like, but I guess this one might be more on brand. Or this one. This one's kind of cute. This one's a brighter. Let's use this one. So I'm going to save this. Image as PNG. No. To my... Where's my folder of all my Okumono backgrounds? There we go, backgrounds. Yes, save. Otter does whatever a otter shall. Otter shell? Oh. And I'm gonna save this link for myself to make sure I credit Okumono properly for later. Put that in here for my reference later. Oh, did I accidentally... that for my friend. So the background, here, I'm gonna pop this one out, put the new one in, file, oh wait, no, I'm gonna look for it in my folder. The background I have chosen for this month, or this upcoming month I should say, is this one. It's blue and pink, isn't it cute? Changing it up a little bit. So I gotta change the colors. I think I'll use pink for our header. Where is my title? There we go. July schedule. Then changing the color here. To this, like, pink? Or maybe like a purple would look good, a dark purple. So it pops out a little more. Or I guess we could just do this blue. Oh, but I want pink. Maybe I'll just alter it a little. Right there, it's like purpley. Magenta. Magenta. Just want to make sure it's visible. Here, oh, like a purple. The vibes are nice. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Purple. And then we can change this one to, let's see, up. And then we can use this blue. Yeah. Maybe I'll change this color to be more of like a, oh, that's too red. Yeah, like a soft coral-ish, like a sunset. Ooh. Or is that still too? I feel like it's hard to read. Never mind. Well, the way that we can test the value is I've got this handy dandy color layer here for value check. Okay, so then we have to change all our days for July, which is July. Starting July. Oh no, that's June. Yeah, so June 30th. And then July 2nd is the first week of July. Nope. This one. Oops. June 30. And then. Oh, oops. July 2nd. Then we have 7, 14, 21, 28. Also, no to Katie. I always hate finding random like paper cuts or things on me. Oh, 28. There's another one. Okay. Extra. I do, okay. Look at that. So then we have July 9th. July 16. July 23. And then there must be another one. Yep. July 30. Yeah, wow. That's a lot of streams. Okay, where are my credits? I need to move that aside. There we go. And we're gonna adjust all the colors of everything in a second. Align itself, because I have the auto guides for Photoshop, but sometimes it just doesn't do it, and then I'll see it for a split second and then it'll just disappear. Right there. There you go. June 30th and July 2nd. There's gonna be no stream. Stream. Oopsies. No stream. Okay, and then when we come back, okay, I think July 7th. do a just chatting. I haven't done a just chatting in a long time. Just chatting. I don't know, what do we want to do for a morning stream? Let me think about that a little. There were some games that I said I wanted to visit that we didn't get a chance to. So maybe I'll actually change this one to that. Toem 2 demo. Trying to think what else. What have we... Well, we finished Phoenix Wright finally. I do want to start that up again, but I don't know if I want to get into that right now. Yeah, I know I said I want to do some collab streams. Or, sorry, not collab. I want to do some community streams, but I don't know if I want to do that next month or for August yet. And of course, I do want to play more Tomodachi Life. I can't say no to that. Maybe we leave that one as is. Oops. Let me take a look at my Steam library. Is there anything I'm meaning to play? Oh! I think I'd have to buy it, but there's that game that I played the demo of, Puni the Florist. The full game is actually out now, so I might want to take a look at that. Maybe. Well, the thing is, like, I kind of... The only option is to stream 24/7. You're so right, Gun Puppy. Subathon win. No, but yeah, we should. What's the second game in the trilogy for Ace Attorney? Because I actually would not mind starting it. I was just thinking, like, because I'm gonna go on my hiatus sometime at the end of August, or starting the end of August. I don't want to leave you all hanging, you know? But maybe that's a good reason to pull you back in, right? We'll start playing it, and then they'll be like, ooh, I want to catch Calico playing the rest of this game? You gotta come back. So let me see. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, second game? Justice for All. It's the second game of the Ace Attorney series, and is set about a year after the events of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Okay. So is it just called Phoenix Wright Justice for All, or Phoenix Wright... No, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'm going to abbreviate it, though. I'll just say Phoenix Wright Justice for All. some kind of art stream. I don't know if I want it to be a hand cam specifically, but I'd like to do some art. Maybe we can do the same here for this one. How about we do one just chatting in the evening, and then we can also do a just chatting stream for the morning. And then let's pick another game. What have I not played in a little bit? I know we still have Another Crab's Treasure. We never finished. Still working on that. I've had a couple games that I had started. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a really long time. That might be interesting to revisit. It's always so bizarre going back to my Animal Crossing after like not playing it for a very long time, because I just haven't been interested in playing it in the free time that I have, like outside of stream, so it's literally been untouched. Like whatever was the last time that I streamed it was the last time that I played it. So that might be worth checking out again. Or I don't know. Maybe we'll do another art stream. Just because I know I'm not doing this just solely for her sake, but I know that Noni really likes joining for art streams, and they're usually still asleep when I do any art streams in the morning, so I'll try to schedule an art stream in the evening too, just so that way other people who also can't wake up in the morning can also see some art in the evening. I feel like that's pretty good. We got some games in here, we have some chatting and some art. That sounds pretty productive to me. So let's do it. Just gotta change up the colors to read a little bit better. I think I want these no stream colors to be pink. Yeah. Whoa, that's maybe too light. Yeah, like a light purple would be fine, or yeah, this bright pink. Okay, let's use this. Okay. Maybe an easy short game like Dark Souls. Gone Puppy, you're a genius. That's why I made you my mod. Oh yeah, okay, so my friend is happy with their commission. Yippee! Today we're playing Getting Over It. Yeah, I mean after I don't know if you guys remember, I did that one stream where I ate spicy noodles and then was playing like that game where you push the boulder up the hill. Haven't touched that game since. But I think it was a silly, funny bit. Okay, I wanna... That header for July, I actually want to change the color. I do want to change the color. I don't quite like this purple. It stands out too much. It needs to be like closer in color to this. So maybe a little darker. There we go. That's much better. The blue can be this, whatever color this is. Hopefully it's legible though. Hold on. Before I go and change all of these. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Not too crazy. Oops. That means next month you're getting at least 8 streams from me. You know, if it wasn't for my work trip, you would have gotten 10. That's crazy to think about. But you know, the more I stream, the more that I've gotten used to streaming more often. So it'd be nice if at some point we get a third day of streaming. I think that would be really cool. And we might, hint, might, can't make promises, but if everything works out accordingly, it is very possible. I'm guessing the third day would just be Wednesday. It would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams. How does that sound? Again, no promises. I'm just kind of like spitballing here. If I were to add a third stream to the week. I'm also not even sure what time it would be, or if I would want to change the times completely for the sake of having, I don't know, either a consistent time. But I feel like with any sort of change, it needs to come gradually. Like, I can't just be like, okay guys, now we have 3 streams a week starting next week. and they're all gonna be at like 12 p.m. I think that's also partially why I think, you know, other than just me being busy and acclimating to my new space when I move, it's a good break so that way we don't remember what the old schedule is like, and then I can just start doing the new schedule, whatever that may be, once I discuss with aquarium staff what would be best and what works out for everybody. I think that seems more realistic. So 24/7 possible? We shall see. No promises. I'll put the suggestion in the suggestion box for the aquarium staff. Let's see if we have the time and the funds for that. What color was this one? Okay, I think that should be alright. And then let me change the color of the stamp borders. Yeah, it's that same purple. Okay, there we go. Now to double check. Yeah, it seems alright. Value-wise, it's there's a lot of middle ground grays. And not anything that's too dark, but at least when it's in color, it's I would say that's pretty okay, visibility-wise. Alright, so let me save this. I didn't miss anything, right? I think we're good, so save as PNG. Call this July 2026 schedule. Save. And then say yeah. And save. This as well. Okay. Turn that off now. There we go. Okay, now I can close Photoshop. And let's see if I can add the new schedule to these free chats on my channel. Because it's been a month since the last one, since I was so busy. Viewer channel. Oh wait, no, it's under YouTube Studio, isn't it? It is YouTube Studio. New achievement. Happy birthday to your channel. 4 times around the sun and you're still going strong. Did I? When was my channel's birthday? I guess it must have been recent. Happy birthday, YouTube channel. Live. Free chat. Oh, yes. Let me change the link for that background. Copy link. Then the thumbnail change to the new schedule, which is right here. Wait. Am I blind? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right here. Save. You're happy with anything. Oh, that's good, the kitty. Always makes me happy when regulars can join in. You're done with all the human character references. You're gonna do the ghost tomorrow after the doctors. That's exciting. Good job on making progress. Good job. Claps for everybody, because I'm sure we're all doing stuff. Okay, well now I can change my little task on Go, because we have now also done the July stream schedule. We currently have no task. We're done. Alright, and just on time too. We're just about ready to say goodbye here. Ugh. Have to go make my tea and get ready for bed. Ugh. So let's see. Who's on Twitch? Who's streaming right now? It's fun hanging out and listening. Yeah, thanks for joining. Let's see. So we could raid in Oomphy, but I just want to see who else is streaming in case I've missed. Wait. Am I not... I'm not following this person either! What? One of my Oomphies. I'm so sorry. I keep missing, like, people. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go raid this other Oomphy. If you're on Twitch. So... Okay. Wait, you can probably hear their stream. Let me mute them for a second. Okay, we are going to raid a Twitter Oomphy. You just got here. Hi, Gone Puppy. We're gonna go raid Lumi. Lumi is a seal VTuber. She's very cute. They're also an artist. Right now they are watching The Amazing Digital Circus, episodes 4 and 5, and then drawing maybe, or playing Minecraft. Alright guys. Well, thanks for hanging out and joining me. Go say hi to Lumi. Yeah, you heard Kane. No! I'm sorry, I have too many people I gotta follow. Anyways, go say hi to Lumi. Lumi's very cool. And I will see you all on Thursday for, well, we ended up doing Go today, so I'm not too sure what I want to do Thursday morning. Maybe we'll just do Go again. Who knows? I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. So, until then, I will see you later. Bye, guys. Have a good night.